This review is of Geki, I think that's how you say it, by Nissin. Chili infused theory hot chicken flavor Asian noodles with other natural flavors. No artificial flavors. I've never heard of this Geki variety before. I just happened to see it at Aldi and thought, well, I'll give it a try. No added MSG, unfortunately, which would be much better than salt. Okay, sustainable palm, which is unfortunate, which means we're getting bad saturated fat, not good saturated fat. Okay. One package has got 13 grams of fat, of which 6 are saturated, no trans fats, no cholesterol, 1,250 milligrams of sodium. That's stupid. They should have used MSG. It tastes better, too. 60 grams of carbs, of which 3 are dietary fiber, 3 are sugars, of which 2 are added, and 10 grams of protein. And these are the ingredients. Oh, it's got marbleized yeast extract. There's an awful lot of ingredients in this product. It's got lactose in it? Maltodextrin? Oh my gosh. This is just a oh. And it's got ribodioside, which is derived from stevia. I'm not sure if that's the one that's been deemed safe or not safe. This is just a feast of crap. And it's got chicken fat. So this isn't even vegetarian. And chicken stock. Egg whites. Well, I'm going to say this is not good for your health. Right off the top of the bat. And the bottom of the bat. And everywhere in between. Yeah. And it contains bioengineered food ingredients. Because Nissin is trying to kill us. Just like Coke and Pepsi and all these other brands. Alright. Let's give it a try. Alright, so this is what it looks like now that it's been cooked. My son did the work. Thankfully, he's getting over his strep throat or whatever it is. It's time for us to discover if it's worth the cost. Because it isn't exactly the cheapest instant noodle I've ever seen. And it's very high in sodium. So this is not something that's a good choice for a lot of people. Interesting flavor. It doesn't taste like chicken. There's some sweetness, some saltiness, some spiciness. It's not terribly spicy, honestly. Not for me anyways. I think if I eat enough of this, it'll be a medium. But it's different. There's some spices in it I can't identify. It creates a unique flavor. I don't think I've ever had a flavor just like this before in an instant noodle. And that makes it interesting. So setting aside the fact that if I ate one portion of that, I would be having heart palpitations and chest pain because of all the sodium and salt. I like the flavor. There's definitely garlic in there. I'll give it an 8. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.
Hi, thank you for watching my video, and I hate doing this, but things have gotten pretty sketchy with my employer, and without going into all the details, which I have covered at other times, at least in part, I need some financial assistance. If you have the opportunity to do so, that's great. If you don't, even if you can just put in a word of support in the comments, that helps. To have even just that is good. But financially, I need to be able to carry on doing what I'm doing with these channels. Not so much this channel, not so much the Eclectician channel, which is mostly just me learning about stuff and sharing it with you, but with my Glenn's Fast Reviews channel, where most of what you see that I review, I've purchased myself, or I've gotten at a food pantry, or somebody gave to me because they know I do reviews. But I have invested huge amounts of money in it. And at this point, with a little over 1,800 viewers, I'm earning maybe $125 a month, which doesn't cover the cost of what I've done, let alone the ongoing cost. And then even worse than that is my third channel that's at the PC Expert Amateur, which I've invested a large sum of money that I should have been saving for my retirement, because I wanted to be able to present a lot of information about fans and air coolers and water coolers for computers and other things as well. And in order to do that, I had two choices. I either had to make deals with manufacturers and sell my soul, or stick to my ethics and pay for things myself in order to not be beholden to somebody and not feel like, oh, I owe them. So yeah, it's pretty costly, and with the situation with my employer Amazon, in which the workers' compensation company Sedgwick refuses to fix my shoulder, which was injured at work over a period of months last year because Amazon's management refused to abide by their own policies to provide me support. I may end up having to pay for the surgery myself with the help of my insurance, and that will still be very expensive. And then I would be out of work for at least a month. So switching to another job, it would be hard, because if I come to you and I say, hey, I want to work for you, and you're like really interested in me, and then I say, oh, by the way, in the near future, I'm going to be having a shoulder replacement, so I will probably be out of work for a month. You're probably going to say, I'll pass, thanks, though. Which would actually be illegal, and you won't tell me that's why you're not choosing me. But, it is a problem, especially with me being as old as I am. I'm almost 58. So if you could please, if you can either go to the my YouTube channel, Glenn's Fast Reviews, and you can make any kind of a donation on there, any size, any time you want, through that, because that's my monetized channel. Or you can go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/Glenn MII. That's GLENNMII. And you can make a recurring donation. The smallest one I have on there right now is $10. If that's too big for you to give on a monthly basis, let me know. I can always add a smaller one than that. I just need to know. But again, if you are financially strapped, please don't send me money. I don't want somebody else getting into trouble financially just to help me. That would weigh very heavily on my conscience. So thanks again for watching this video, and let's make the world a better place.